Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Make a Game episode 6. Wow, we're flying through these. In the last episode we added in some walls, changed the colours, moved the light around just because it was a little bit hard to see sometimes, and we got these guys running around. And we added in a second healer. So we've got 2 healers running around at the minute. And me. Now, what we said in the end of the last episode is what we wanted to do is that anyone I infect then becomes contagious so they can infect other people. And anybody that the healers heal become healers themselves. So we're going to try and figure that out in code. Right, so that shouldn't be too hard actually, because yes, this should be easy. If other.gameObject.tag infected. Correct. So you're setting the yep. So then what we're going to do, if other dot tag is equal to infected, so if they come into range with somebody that's infected, then you are going to go become red. Renderer dot material dot set color underscore color to red. No, to color dot red. Color dot red. Is infected will be true. So the healer can still chase these down. Now the only reason I'm not changing their tag to player is because we don't want the healer to be able to cure the player or to chase down the players. So it's basically the exact same as this, only it's not the player. GameObject.tag equals infected. Is infected is true. So we'll yes. So GameObject.tag becomes in. That's not how you spell infected. Is that how you spell infected? It is. Okay, so we're gonna logic this out. If you're a purple guy or a pink guy, whatever color you are, you're walking around, you're fine, you're healthy. Player comes close, you turn red. You become infected, you get the tag infected, which you need for the healer to come and chase you down and cure you. So then, if you're a purple guy running around and somebody who's infected comes along, you go red, infected is true, and your tag is infected so the healer can chase you down and heal you. If the healer comes to get you and you're infected, you go green, you're not infected, and you get tagged as healer. Which means that if you run into anybody else, now the other thing would be, can I, let's have a look at Unity. I think I can, if I go to my NPCs, right? Come here. Where's your script? Your script is your nav mess agent. Your script is here. I can turn a script off. So if I come into NPC and I add the healer script, wherever it will let me, I'm going to turn this off so that it doesn't conflict with the NPC script. But so the NPC, we're going to need a healer. We will call it healer script. And start, we're going to say, I think I can still get the component if it's set inactive. Healer script is equal to get component healer, because it's on the game object. I mean, yeah, we're also going to need the Npc script. Npc Script. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. And we're going to say that the Npc Script is equal to get component Npc. Can you guess what I'm going to do? Basically, what I'm going to try and do is is infected is false. Yeah, no, that's fine. Is infected. Well, it starts off as false. So we're also going to do a public bool is healer, which is going to start off as false. I might have been able to do it all with just the is infected, but I don't think so. Because what I'm going to say is if is infected is false, then you're going to use the healer script. But that's not necessarily true. You're only going to use the healer script if you're the healer. So, so when you become the healer, is healer becomes true. What we want is Npc Script dot set. Oh, can't do it. Dot is active. Dot active is active and enabled. Has the behavior had active and enabled called? I can only get that. Npc Script. So I can't dot. I mean, I can't do dot game object dot set active. I can, but that will turn off the game object. Will it not? Will it not? I believe it will. Npc Script is equal to get component npc. Activates and deactivates the game object. That's not what I want to do. I want to activate and deactivate the script component. Dot npc script dot, what else do we have? Oh, dot enabled equals false. Okay. Healer script dot enabled equals true. So you become the healer. So then what we need to do here is, well, actually probably you're gonna do this anyway. So if is healer is true, then what we're gonna do is we are going to and the player is healer is true, then it's going to is healer is going to be false. Healer script dot enabled is going to be false. Npc script dot enabled is going to be true. Whoops, that's not how you spell true. True. Is that everything I need? So no matter what color you are, oh, this isn't going to work, is it? No. All right, I'm going to take a quick smoke break just to get my head in order. I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Okay. So this isn't going to work. Do you know why? Because I do. It's not going to work because if we set this script to inactive, then it's not going to call any of these functions, so it can't reactivate it. So we either have to use our NPC controller script, and I think that might be what I will do. So we'll delete all this. We will. Flutter tag is infected. That's fine. Healer script, NPC script is healer. We're going to delete all that. Game object .tag is equal to healer. We'll delete that. Is infected is false, and you're going back to green. So we'll just leave it as it was. And is infected is true. Was that the way it was before? Yeah, it must have been. In fact, maybe we'll even get rid of this from here. So all we have is if the player or the healer comes into you. What would be the best way to do this? If I put this on, we can access the Npc script, right? Which we don't need to do. What we need to do, we don't need to access the nav mesh on this one. These things are nothing. This is nothing. Right, we're going to start from scratch. And bring it back. This is nothing. We will need a bool. Is in fact is healer, which will be equal to false at the start. We will need the NPC script, which we have. We will also need. We don't need this to be public anymore. So this doesn't need to be public. We will also need a healer. We will call it healer script. And in the start, we're going to set these. Npc script is equal to get component npc. So we're going to be able to get all these, and healer script is equal to get component healer. Okay. So I could do an on trigger on this. Do an on trigger on this. In fact, maybe we'll do all of the on triggers on this script and just have the NPC script be for movement. So it's going to move as an NPC, and then this script is going to control whether it's an NPC or it's a healer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. So I didn't really need to delete all that. Didn't need to delete all that. I don't think I need this anymore. I do not. Okay. We don't need all this space. Oh, I mean, whoops. There we go. So we're going to NPC controller, and here we're going to say, right, so we actually need all these. We need a bool is infected, because that's been called. We need a renderer. It's not, so we needed a renderer, wasn't it? Was that what it was? Renderer. Let's get rid of all these errors. We're going to set renderer here. Renderer is equal to get component renderer. So we can do all that here. Back. Right. So if the other .tag is equal to player renderer, we're going to turn it to red. Is infected is true. You're going to change your tag to infected. And that's it. Then if you run into an infected, you're going to go red. Is infected is true. Game object dot tag equals infected. Correct. If you hit a why does it look? It should be back there, shouldn't it? It should be here. If you hit a healer and you're infected, oh, that was right. No, this is where. Yeah. Okay. If you hit a healer and you're infected, you're going to become green. You're not going to be infected. Is healer is going to become true. Equal to true. Npc Script dot enabled is going to be equal to false. Healer script dot enabled is going to be equal to true. And actually, we're going to default this to healer script dot enabled is equal to false. And npc script enabled is going to start off true. So, okay. So you're going to become a healer. Your npc script is going to turn off. Your healer script is going to turn on. So then you're going to act like a healer, chasing down all the other people. Right, and then I infect them. Then what we're going to have to do is do the same thing. Not start. We're going to need. I'll put it up here. Just make use of this space. A serialized field. A game object array called NPCs. Right. And then in start, we need to update it as well, right? We need to update it. So we're basically going to do the same thing we did with the healer, but we're going to do it. Infected. So if a player or an infected, this is where you need to check if is healer is equal to true. That needs to be 2 equals to. Then, and I'm infecting you again. You need to. What do you need to do? You need to. Is healer is false. Healer script dot enabled is false, and I'm not going to restart the npc script. I'm just going to. You're not a healer anymore, and both your scripts are false. So now you're an infectious agent. Yes. How do I have it done in the healer? Infected is equal to, yeah, okay. So that's what we're going to do here. NPCs is equal to game objects dot find objects with tag npc You're going to constantly update it with that. Actually, is that going to work? Is that going to work? It's the healer. Well, actually, the healer's setting them back to NPC, right? That's done in the Npc script, isn't it? Or it's Npc controller. There's a. Where did I do it? I did NPCs. Update. That's just the control. So if renderer is infected, is healer, game object tag equals infected. Game object tag equals infected. I thought I had them set the game object tag back to NPC somewhere. Because you look for. What do you look for? Infected is game object tags infected. And then when you hit them, you should be going back to NPC, right? Let's find out. Oh, need to move my chart. Logic. What's the logic of this? If the player hits you and you're purple, so you're starting off, then you're turning red, you are infected, you become tagged as infected so the healer can find you. If you've become a healer, which happens down here, then you're no longer a healer. If healer is equal to true, healer is equal to false, healer does script enabled is equal to false. So if a healer finds you, the healer's only looking for people that are infected. So if the healer finds you and turns you to green, you're no longer infected. You're called a healer. And you're going to be... I must have a healer. I do have a healer tag, because that's where it's coming from, right? If game object tag is equal to healer. Then your game object tag becomes healer. So you become a healer with the healer script, the healer tag, and everything else. So you need to just trying to think here. If they're infected, I want them to go after everybody else and try to infect them. So like the healer goes after infected people, these need to go after non-infected people. But the non-infected people are going to be, so we'll set you back to NPC. So you're going to search out NPCs. Or I could just tag the healer as NPC and say if you're infected and you... No, because then any NPC will be able to cure you, not just the green ones. Okay. Okay. Logic. Code logic. Now I'm thinking, should they all be the same? Do I need a separate healer? Do I need it as a tag? Well, I need something as a tag. If other.tag is equal to healer and you're infected, so that means if you're red and the other guy is green. But can I have it so that you only... If other.tag is equal to healer, I wonder, could I access the script on the other object, right? Can I? Let's take a look. I don't think I can. I can access a script, but I don't think I can access a script on a specific object. So what would be the best way to do it? Well, let's keep going with this. Let's see if we can get this working at all. So when you're healed, you go green, you become a healer, but you're set as an NPC. But that's not going to work because you can only heal things if you're a healer. So you're going to be set. So we are going to set the tag as healer. The infected people are tagged as infected because the healers go after that. Render materials other dot game object dot tag is equal to infected. Is infected is true. So we have a game object array of NPCs, and that's, but every time they're healed, it turned into, can I do this with tags? I don't. Can I populate NPCs? So it's game object, find object with tag NPC. I wonder, can I do an or here? I don't know. Or game object dot find objects with tag. No, I don't think this is going to work. Healer. It is not liking this. What's here? Returns a list. Yeah, what's the error? System string. What are you looking for? There is. NPCs was a game. Oh, I see the issue there. What did I do? I don't know what I did. I see the issue. That should be there. That should be there. That should be there. And it's not liking this. I didn't think it would. Operator or can be applied to game object and game object. Yes, I didn't think it would. There has to be a way of doing this with bools. You can do everything with bools. So if I can populate a I want to do it with the is infected bool. This is interesting. Do I need I'll need an array of game objects to set a destination. I need to populate that array with anyone who's not infected. That is not infected. So if is infected is false. But how do I populate? What if I just gave him a different tag? Because you'd want to be going after... No, you want to be going after healers, right? And NPCs. But then can I set a destination to a... I need a vector 3. So I'd have to say go to... I have to say go to... If I have here, set destination, it's got to be that array. Like I can't do a set destination to a random array. So I can't have two arrays working, as far as I know. Find objects with type. What else can I do? Well, let's delete this for a second. Game object dot find objects of type. What's type? Transverse. Oh, what type though? System type, as in including assets. Find objects of type all. Find objects. Find scene objects of type. Find with tag. Find objects with tag. Find game objects with tag is the only thing I can do. What was the other one? Is equal to Npcs is equal to get component. No, that's not right. Get type. Game objects. Dumpster load. Reference instantiate. So no. Find objects with tag. So we need a tag. There's no tag that can have. Whoa, shit. There's no tag that can have anything on it because we've got to use the tags for. Right, well, we'll just set you as healer for now. So we're going to go after the healers. His healer's false. So game object of tag is equal to infected. So that will do that. So if I infect somebody, they become infected. If they're already a healer, they're no longer a healer. Do I need to do that again? I don't know. Possibly. Well, we'll see how it works. If an infected player goes to a non-infected player, it infects them. So that tag is infected. I think we'll also need this down here. If you're a healer, you're no longer a healer. You're infected. And if a healer hits you, you're not infected. Is healers true? So if you become infected, you are going to want to. Also, I do need to access a nav mesh. I don't have it here. A nav mesh agent. Nav. And this is put up here with these guys. Nav is equal to, whoops, get component, nav mesh agent. Cool. So we're going to want to do some movement with this guy. So we are going to create a void. Just call it void move. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Void move. And here we go. So, nav.setDestination is going to be towards the, what do I have it called? I think it's called NPCs up here, is it? NPCs. NPCs, array, random, I had an issue with this where I just ended up doing it as 0, but we're going to try 0 and NPCs dot length dot transform dot position. So on update, if is infected, then move to your destination. Do I need to get in range? I do think I need a range thing. Move. So you become infected when I go, and then you start chasing down healers. Healers are going to try and heal people. When they heal people, they become healers. And these guys chase them. I chase them, these guys chase them. These guys become healers. These guys, when they infect somebody, you become infected. Is infected is true. So you become infected, so the healer chases you. Is infected is true, which means that you start moving towards a random NPC that's tagged as healer. It's the only way we can do it right now that I can think of. We'll see how this works. I'm dubious, but we'll see how this works. So we need our NPCs. Let's see. You have a healer script that is inactive and an NPC script that is active, so all these guys will have that. You'll also need the NPC controller script, which will always be active. Target, game object, target. Serial NPCs. What's looking for a target? Oh, public game object target. Is this ever being used? No. What was that for? I don't know. We'll get rid of it. I don't need it. Okay. So we'll just let that compile. So we've got our NPC script with 0 waypoints. We've got our NPC controller script with 0 waypoint, and we've got a healer script that is not active. That's going to be on all these guys. Our healer is going to need this. Can't have the same. I don't want to set this. I'm going to delete these. Right, we're just going to set it in the inspector. We don't need to set it in script, because I can go over to my healer and I can then pop on an NPC script. Where will it let me drop it there? An NPC script, which is navmesh agent, go away. Healer script, navmesh agent, where'd the NPC script go? Mesh renderer just claps down stuff that I don't need. Capsule collider. Healer script. I thought I dropped in an NPC script. NPC. Unactive, and you will have an NPC controller script. Let me pop it in, which is always active. I don't know if this is going to work. And we'll do the same for this guy. NPC script. We will pop him in there. and that's not going to be active, and an NPC controller script, which is just going to go in here. That will always be active. Oh, I'm not going to maximize on play yet. Let's just see how this goes. So here's a healer. So they're all walking around. I don't even know where I am. Let's go try to find somebody. There's a guy. He is now, and I'm going to pause, right? Let's focus in on, not you, on me. Where am I? Player. Focus in on my player. This guy is now tagged as infected. If I go over to my nav tab, where is he trying to get to? It doesn't say. Where is he trying to go? Is he trying to go anywhere? He is, but where? I now have more infected people. He just hits a wall. Oh. The healer's moving. I'm not moving anymore, right? So there's greens, loads of greens. This guy is now a healer. Actually, a good way to look at this is his NPC script is turned off. His healer script is on. There's nobody infected. His NPC controller script is on, and it's filled with NPCs. Oh, it's being updated all the time of anyone that's tagged as healer. So there's there's 9 healers right now. I'm gonna go around and well, this guy now there's 8 healers. There's 2. Are they gonna go off and try and? Ooh, what happens when I'm gonna go in here. That's interesting. Oh, look at them. If I can, yeah, we need to, they're all in a group. They're not, if I can get you, right? You, I can get them out of a group. But they all congregate back together. So I want to add a little time element into it so that you have to be within range. Let's just go through. You can see it's working though. You're red. You're gonna head in. Ooh. Are they all chasing me? No. I don't know what's going on. Where are they all at? They're all over here. Just congregating around. They're all. Where are they going? It says they're patrolling, but they don't seem to be. Oh, like now it's all reds. What? That's mad. It's got all its waypoints there. NPC script, NPC script, NPC. Well, your NPC script is on. NPC controller is on. Healer is on. NPC script is off. Healer script is on. Oh, they're all going now. I'm infected. Not anymore because they all ran at you. Now they're all patrolling, I guess, because there's nobody infected. As soon as one guy gets close enough to me, hopefully somebody will. This guy did. Oh, no, this guy will. Oh, and they all ran towards him. Oh, reds, greens. Oh, it's like a little battle. They're all coming to join it as well. Madness. And then they feck off and do their patrol again. Interesting. Let's go to my game view again. See what happens if I infect one dude. You. Oh, they're all, look at that, running away. I think maybe it's not. I was going to say, I think the reason they're flocking is them, like coming together as a group, is that as soon as there's somebody that's tagged as infected and they're all green, then it sets their destination as that. But as one person gets there, he's no longer infected, but everybody's still saying that's my destination. So the destination is not updating straight away. And it's actually hard to test if this was working. I think it was. If he was going after his the people he needs to infect. Because you're only doing that if is infected is true, and when you're healed, is infected is false. Seems to be working. Hard to tell. Also, these colors are awful. It's hard to see anything. So we might actually just change that in my inspector. I can't do it, has to be my project. The ground. Put the ground back down to that. Let's change its color. Do black. That's as dark as it'll go. White? No, black. Just make it dark. And the walls, I'm actually going to turn off emission. And I might try to find a way just to brighten the whole thing up. Where? I mean, I could add lights in. That is the obvious one. But there is a directional light here. If I bump up the intensity, maybe rotate it. See, the thing is, I don't like the shadows, but we get the color on it. Let's see the different ways of rotating. Trying to keep it as like top down as possible so that we don't get like that where you can't see anything. The other thing to do would just be to put lights on the ground, like some point lights in. Because the directional light, the distance, the position of it doesn't matter. It's basically an infinite light source, like the sun. So it doesn't matter where I place it. The only thing that matters is the direction of it. And because this has become a kind of a maze, the shadows are quite stark. Shadow strength. Ah, there we go. Shadow strength. We'll just have light shadows. That makes it a bit easier. And you know what I might do? I might just take all these guys, duplicate them again. See what craziness happens. So they should all just explode out. Bloom. And off they go. Greens are just patrolling. I'm going to go and find... You guys are red, so you guys are going... Greens are coming to infect. Red should be going to chase the greens. Greens should be chasing the reds. We should end up with... They always end up green. Oh, I'm just going to bump in a lot of reds. Why are they not going all red? They're all going all green. And they're congregating. Oh, wait, no. Yep. Oh, it's... Ooh! Dum, 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 dum. Oh, they're all green now. Where are you going? Oh, that's me, is it? Yeah. I'm just standing still. And there's still one guy who hasn't done anything. He's not been... Oh, there's two. There's a few that have not been infected at all. Well, they should be now, right? I'm just going to congregate. These guys are trying to heal everybody. Oh! Are you a healer? You are a healer. So you never get changed. That's the thing, right? You never get changed. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pop it on my healer script as well. Actually, no, I have it here. If other.tag is player, NPC controller, you should Is healer's fault? Healer script. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, just to check this out, I'm gonna turn off all my NPCs. So there's just the 2 healers. I'm gonna see if I can turn those healers red. Because I should be able to. Where are they at? Where are you at? Come here. But I'm not. What? Come here. Come here. I can't. But you have an NPC controller script on you, and that says if the player hits you. Is there something to do with your healery script? Come here, come here, come here. Okay, we need to do this quick. I need to get in range and hit pause. Get in range and hit pause. Get in range. We have the same speed, I'm not going to catch up to him. And hit pause. And we're going to go, that's the game view. We're going to have a look over here. This dude. I think I know the reason. Can you see the reason? Healer script, NPC controller. It is because these 2 dudes do not have a spirit glider. That is a trigger and has a radius. What did the other guys have a radius of? Your spirit glider had a radius of 2, so you're going to have a radius of 2. And I'm going to hit. Yep, now you're red. And you're not. You don't have it. Oh, you had straight. Why aren't you healing him? Why aren't you healing him? You are infected, and there's a healer right beside you. You have. Your NPC script is gone. Your healer script is still on you. So when the player comes in, healer script enabled is false. Because his healer is not true. His healer is not true. And they start off with is healer is false, right? His healer is false. The easy way to do this is to delete my healers. And where's my other one? My other healer. Delete. I'm going to bring in just a normal NPC, but you're going to be a healer at the start. And you're going to be green at the start. I think that's, and for you, your healer script is going to be on, your NPC script is going to be off. So there's just one. So you should still do your little patrol, which you do. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this, where is he? NPC, duplicate him. Oops. And move you. So they should both start moving, patrolling. I'm going to go find one of them, if I can. I don't know where they are. I should put like a compass on it so you know which is north, south, east, and west. Not that that would really help because I'm not sure which way the scene view is orient. There's one. He is red. Is this guy gonna go chase him down? Nav, where are you heading? Agent, he's heading towards him. Comes towards him. And we have an infected NPC whose healer script is still on. No, that shouldn't be. And another infected NPC whose healer script is on and NPC script is not off. So if NPC controller, if the player hits you, is healer was true for them. I'm just gonna yeah, I'm gonna take away this if statement. So if the player hits you, you're no longer a healer. Ooh, undo. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Undo, undo, undo. Yeah. Delete. And go back to there. If infected person hits you, it doesn't matter. Tab that out. Go back. And go back. What did I do? Yeah, so if a player hits you, is healer is false. Healers scripted.enabled is false. You become infected. Infected is true. You change it to that. So then this script, if is infected, so we're setting is infected to true. So this script then starts calling the move function to set you to a random NPC. I could set up a patrol as well. We may do that in a future episode. So we got two guys. Let's try and find out, where am I? So I need to go towards them. I'm going the wrong way. Why am I set up to start off backwards? There's a guy, right there, boom. He's still just patrolling. This guy's following him, chasing him. You're stopped. That's fine for now. Infected, NPC infected. Healer script is off. NPC script is not on. And where are your bools? Who had the bool? Is it in your NPC script? Is healer. Is there. So I have is healer. Do I need that in the NPC script, right? I do not. So public bools is infected, is not being used, so we're going to get rid of these. We're going to make them public in the controller though, so I can see them. I can make them serialized fields. Public, and I don't need the NPC script though, because this one is supposed to be, but there was nobody that wasn't infected. There were no healers for him to move after. So that's what. So what I'm going to do very quickly, I think this video is getting a bit long. I'm going to bring back these guys, NPCs. Whoa! Oh, I'm still playing. Whoops. Gonna stop playing. Gonna start playing. And watch. Oh no, I did it again. I did it again. NPCs. Watch them explode. So they're all just. Is there a reason that I'm gonna just infect you guys? Infect a couple of people. They're all starting out as green now, though. Did you notice that? They all started out as green. But they're all red now. Is there any greens left? What are the reds doing? They should be chasing somebody down. What are you? Your NPC script is on. NPC controller script is on. There's no greens left. They shouldn't be starting off as green. What are you starting off as? NPC controller? NPC controller. Why are you all starting off as green? You're all green. No, you should be green. You guys should all be. There we go. Oh, it's changing you as well, is it? I understand. Cured is green. You're gonna have cured on you. You're gonna have cured on you. You guys have uninfected, you are now going to have become purple. So that I can tell the difference. We're going to hit play. Bunch of purples coming out. Zooming off quite quickly. I am going to infect one, who's infected another, and then I'm going to try it back into a corner and see what happens. We got some reds going around. I don't see any greens. Where are you? Oh, you've been infected already. A lot of people in a corner there. Interesting that they're all turning red. They were all turning green a minute ago. What are you? You're red. Oh, that's me. So... you guys... Because the reds go and chase anyone who's not red. They chase NPCs. No, they only chase healers. So I'm only going to infect one guy. I'm going to try and only infect one guy. You. I'm going to infect you and run away. I'm run away into a corner. So there's two that are infected. There's loads that are infected. There's a green guy who's... because the green guys are turning red. That's the thing. That is the thing. So I think I would need some healers that that don't turn red. Yeah, there's more work to be done. Clearly. What time are we at? Oh, okay. But it's getting there. We're on a track. Whether it's the right track or not, who knows? We're on a journey though, so that's fine. So we'll pick it up in the next episode and we'll see where we want to take it from there. Again, if you have any suggestions or ideas, pop them in the comments below or check me out on Instagram and send me a message there. The information for that will be in the description below, or you can email me at aylowegames@gmail.com and that will also be in the description below. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button and consider sharing it with people you think might be interested in this kind of content. It would help me grow the channel and I would be forever appreciative. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can be kept up to date with all the cool upcoming content that I got coming out. So thanks very much for watching, guys. We'll see you all next time.